Sometimes in sports, the pundits forget the true definition of a real MVP. Again, it stands for Most Valuable Player. So why do some athletes earn MVP honors, even though their teams are loaded with stars who would have been successful without them? It seems to happen quite often, and it always results in a much more worthy MVP candidate being snubbed. I'm Justin for Action, and today we take a look at 10 athletes who were robbed of an MVP award. And a big shout out to Adem Sai for suggesting this video. Number 10, Ron Hextall, 1987. The great Wayne Gretzky won the Hart Trophy every year from 1980 to 1987. The award is handed out to the player who's judged most valuable to his team. Well, kind of funny that the Edmonton Oilers dynasty had a million other superstars, and they won a cup without the great number 99 in 1990. Philadelphia Flyers rookie netminder Ron Hextall deserved it more with a 37-21-6 record and a .902 save percentage in an era where scoring was at an all-time high. He led the Flyers to the Stanley Cup final, but the Oilers would win in 7 games. Number 9, Mookie Betts, 2016. Some may be quick to point out that the 2016 Boston Red Sox were loaded with stars. True, but Mookie Betts' 9.6 wins above replacement kind of screams MVP to us. He batted .318 with 31 home runs and 26 stolen bases, but Mike Trout of the Angels took home the AL MVP award. Yeah, the guy whose team won only 74 games. Sorry, but the MVP should at least give his team a winning record. Betts guided Boston to an AL East Division title. He was snubbed big time. Number 8, Wilt Chamberlain, 1962. With all due respect to the 1962 league MVP Bill Russell, there's a reason he won 11 NBA championships while Chamberlain won 2. Russell had the better supporting cast and perhaps the MVP voters on his side. In 1962, Chamberlain's insane 50.4 points per game put him on another level, but Russell's 18.9 points per game were enough to win MVP. Chamberlain also averaged 25.7 rebounds per game, while Russell averaged 23.6. Russell wasn't even Boston's leading scorer, and 5 other Celtics averaged double-digit points per game. Case closed, Chamberlain got robbed. Number 7, LeBron James, 2006. Listen, it was pretty sweet to have a Canadian win back-to-back MVP awards. Steve Nash was truly a difference maker for the Phoenix Suns, but let's not be ignorant. Shawn Marion was just as valuable to the Suns as Nash. Even Amari Stoudemire was a force to be reckoned with. The Suns also had one of the NBA's best benches, but what about 22-year-old LeBron James? His 31.4 points per game remained the best of his career. He also averaged 6.6 assists and 7 rebounds per game. The Cavaliers would win 50 games that season, but no NBA title, and no well-deserved MVP for LeBron either. Number 6, Barry Sanders, 1997. Brett Favre deserved his MVP award, but someone else deserved it more, considering Favre's Packers had won the Super Bowl the season prior and reached the big game again in 1997. It's clear he had a stacked core around him. Barry Sanders single-handedly carried the Detroit Lions to a 9-7 record and a playoff berth. That season, he rushed for a ridiculous 2,053 yards and 11 touchdowns while averaging 6.1 yards per carry. Again, Favre was good, but Sanders was that much better. Number 5, Matt Sundin, 2002. Jose Theodore took home the 2002 Hart Trophy, even though a 34-24-10 record isn't great. Furthermore, his Montreal Canadiens barely got into the playoffs as the number 8 seed. He was the best player on a mediocre team. If someone deserved the Hart, it was Toronto Maple Leafs captain Matt Sundin. He scored 41 goals and 80 points and led his club to the Eastern Conference Final before losing to Carolina in 6 games. Sundin never won the Hart, but 2002 was totally the year he should have won it. Number 4, James Harden, 2015. We are prepared to receive backlash for this, but do hear us out. You see, Stephen Curry is a superstar, but the Warriors have the NBA's best roster. Draymond Green and Klay Thompson were no laughingstocks in 2015. James Harden was the true MVP of 2015. He guided Houston to 56 wins, scoring 27.4 points, 7 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. Curry averaged 23.8 for your information. All right, go scream at us in the comments section now. Number 3, Ken Griffey Jr., 1996. Juan Gonzalez of the Texas Rangers was your 1996 AL MVP, even though Ken Griffey Jr. was the real MVP. Gonzalez batted .314 with 47 home runs and 144 RBIs. However, the kid batted .303 with 49 home runs and 140 RBIs. As HardballTimes.com pointed out, Gonzalez only played in 134 games. He was a designated hitter for 32 of them and was awful defensively. Griffey's defense was on another level, but Gonzalez's superior offensive stats won him the MVP, a shameful mistake by the voters. Number 2, Drew Brees, 2009. Peyton Manning wound up taking home the 2009 league MVP, but hard to see how Drew Brees didn't win it instead. It was Brees' Saints who won Super Bowl 44 over Manning's Colts. The thing is, Manning had more superstars on his team. Manning had 4,500 yards, 33 touchdowns, and 16 interceptions. Brees had 4,388 yards, 34 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. Brees' 70.6 completion percentage topped Manning's 68.8. It was a typical Manning season, but that was the year of Brees. He deserved the MVP more. And number 1, Ted Williams, 1942. One of the greatest MLB players of all time, Williams had an MVP-type season in 1942. He hit an incredible .356 with 36 home runs and 137 RBIs. The Red Sox went 93-59, though they couldn't possibly outlast their arch-rival New York Yankees. The MVP went to Joe Gordon, who batted .322 with 18 home runs and 103 RBIs. Yep, all those totals were far less than what Williams put up. By the way, the Yankees were the team of the 40s, so it's not like Gordon was their only player, but somehow he won MVP. Which other MVP snubs did we miss? Join us in the comments below. If you liked this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps us out a ton and we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to Total Pro Sports though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.